हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक। तो आज हम खेलने वाले हैं हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी। हाँ, पिछली बार हम अनचार्टेड खेल रहे थे और भाई हाँ बचाए हो गए, लेकिन भाई हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी की ना एक अलग सी तलब थी भाई कि मेरे को खेलना है। तो रात हमने हॉगवर्ट लेगेसी भाई बाय कर लिया है। और मैंने थोड़ा गेम प्ले कर लिया था, रात रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया था पर थोड़ा गेम प्ले कर लिया था। आपको इसकी स्टोरी नहीं पता तो मैं बता दूं। तो एक गॉब्लिन है, उसका मुझे नाम याद नहीं, शायद रैंक रॉक करके है। वो अपने कैरेक्टर के पीछे पड़ा है। जो वो भी वही स्टोरी है, अपने गेम खेलेंगे तो स्टोरी पता लगेगा। खैर, गेम भाई सॉलिड होने वाली है, इतनी पता है। अगर आप गेम्स को पार्ट्स में देखते हैं, जैसे कि पूरा पूरा भाई गेम प्ले, तो आप कमेंट में बता देना। वरना आप ऐसे ही आप 9 या फिर 15 मिनट के बस गेम प्ले ही देखते हैं बंदे का, अगर गेम की स्टोरी नहीं देखते। आई होप आप समझ रहे हो जो मैं कह रहा हूँ। तो आप वैसे बता देना। पूरा पूरा आपको एपिसोड चाहिए भाई 45 मिनट तक का, ये बस गेम प्ले ही देखना है, बस बकचोद ही देखना है 15-16 मिनट तक की। तो खैर बता देना, अपन गेम स्टार्ट करते हैं। ओके। और हाँ, इस गेम के बाद भाई अनचार्टेड भी अपन खेलेंगे। इस गेम के बाद नहीं, इस वीडियो के बाद उसके उस पर भी वीडियो लेंगे। स्टार्ट करते हैं गेम। हो जाए भाई स्टार्ट। ओके। अपना गेम स्टार्ट होना है। तो किसकी चाबी ढूंढनी है क्या? अभी ना मुझे गेम में बिल्कुल भी आइडिया नहीं है कि करना क्या है। ओके।
I adore playing wizard chess with my siblings.
I agree. There's only so much money. Right downhill.
You're just jealous because you within a mile of a hole.
I still don't
हमें
get
शायद यहाँ से बाहर निकलना है। हम्म, ये लॉक पड़े हुए हैं यार भाई, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। खोलेंगे कैसे?
I tried to hide a puff skein once, in the corner of the common room.
One that everyone wishes they could get in, and that's Hufflepuff. Been that way for 1,000 years, or so Garlic says.
Every time I'm there, everyone falls asleep. I don't think that's what a common room is for.
मेरे को
Lumos,
मैजिक
if I
दिखा
knew
रहा
how
है.
to get into the other common rooms, I wouldn't.
मेरे को मैजिक दिखा रहा है.
I tried to imagine.
ये सारे गेट लॉक्ड है, पता नहीं क्यों. अभी तो नहीं जा सकते यहाँ पर. मैं भी फ्यूचर में जा सकूँ. लोकेशन नहीं मिल रहा आप लोगों को यहाँ पर जाना है यार. शायद अपना मैजिक सीखने जाना है किसी टीचर के पास में. मिशन मिल गया आप लोगों को. Reset relation paste. Okay. मिशन नहीं किए थे उन्होंने. मिशन की यूज कर रहे हैं दोनों भाई.
Anyone fancy going to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty?
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? If it thinks I'm
Revelio.
बाहर कैसे जा रहे हैं यार.
A dash of powdered bats.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster who hates to be black.
It's good because children are too young for it.
Revelio.
Hogwarts Legacy.
ओके अपन यहाँ पर सीखेंगे मैजिक।
Is that all you've got?
ये स्कूल पहले ये मेरे को मेलफॉय जैसा लग रहा है।
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
मूवी में लेवियोसा था ना?
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
ओ भाई यार आओ यार चलो
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
ओके इस पे अपनों को मैजिक करना है
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Protego.
लेवियोसो एक अच्छा
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Well done. Very good, but
मैं ये
the
सोच
best
रहा था
way to
लेवियोसो
practice is by duel.
कैसे करा जाएगा अपना
We'll start with you
मैजिक
two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
इसकी आ गई भाई
Levioso. Protego. Protego. Complicates things. Levioso. Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Good form. I know. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you
बिगिनर हो
get.
तो इतने ऐसी कैसे डाल दूंगा ना
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Chalo will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
ओके असाइनमेंट देंगी भाई अपनों को
All
टीचर
right, that's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
भाई सभी लोग तारीफ
You
कर रहे
drilled
हैं
Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
थैंक यू
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Chalo, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
गेम में यार मज़ा आ रहा है गेम बढ़िया है चलता क्या है भाई
Revelio.
यार इसको फिर देखेंगे अपन चल रहे हैं भाई
I'm sorry.
Professor Ronan tends to go on.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student?
Yep.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Welcome
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
यहाँ तक कि भाई अपनी कैरेक्टर को उठाएंगे.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
प्रैक्टिस करवाने ले आ रहे हैं क्या भाई यहाँ?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like Accio, but instead,
Hey.
stay focused.
Okay.
Excellent.
भाई रोकना कैसे है यार?
Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai,
Practice
would you
करना
care
पड़ेगा
to
भाई
give
इसमें
our
Harry
new
Potter को.
student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
मैं हार जाऊंगा यार जहाँ तक है.
You be the blues just as before, and Miss
लड़की के साथ
Onai,
में
you
यार.
are playing red. Clear?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
30 पॉइंट मिले भाई मुझे. मैं कोशिश करूंगा इसको मैं हारूंगा. ठीक है चलो भाई. ये अरे नहीं यार हेलो ये तो सही है बस इसके 100 पॉइंट बने अपने लोग के 80
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's
ओके इस बार कोशिश करूंगा मैं इससे हारूंगा
Let us see this.
अगर ये मैं सेफ्टी पे ले आ तब भाई सेफ्टी पे लाने की कोशिश करूंगा हॉग्समीड के हग दिए भाई तेरी हग दिए इस बार तो 20 पॉइंट बने भाई
Very good, both of you. Well done.
आई थिंक मैजिक के हमें प्रैक्टिस करते रहने पड़ेगी तभी मैजिक आएगा
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
Okay.
Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier. I
नेपी को भाई हफ्ते लगे थे जादू सीखने में तो अपनों को तो भाई थोड़े ही दिन हुए
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Jaadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
अगर अगली बार होता ना वैसा कंपटीशन तुम्हारा भाई
I
जीतेगा
think
पक्का
Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course. A word to district young humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you wanted to speak with me, Professor.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
after my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
अरे शायद वहीं पे जा रहे हैं.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Revelio.
ये वही जगह जहाँ पे शायद उस दिन उस टाइम आए थे. वही वाली जगह. उसको भी कर दो भाई वरना बुरा मान जाएगी.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I haven't slept in days.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do,
Okay.
and an exceedingly useful one at that. The
Reparo.
mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task
हाँ
right away,
कंप्लीट करेंगे
Professor.
अपन ओके
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
क्या करें आज का भाई वीडियो इतना ही रखें
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here
हम
somewhere.
तो कर रहा हूँ मेरे खेलने के लिए पर एपिसोड यार बड़ा हो जाएगा
Kind soul, help me.
यार इतना ही रखते हैं ओके गेम प्ले यहाँ अपना एंड करते हैं ओके बाकी का अगले वीडियो में प्ले करेंगे खैर वीडियो को लाइक करना चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो वीडियो लोग